Okay, this is the rainbow stuff I have for my magazine stash. And I have this amazing girl's face. And I think I just saw giant eyes somewhere. And I'm going to use the giant eyes on her. Okay, so today we are going to be doing another stash video. This is my last stash video. So I am going to be using this lady's eyes on this lady's face for the person of the collage. But we have all this rainbow stuff, and I have to see if I need to cut things out or if we can just start working. So we're going to have kind of this real pretty green. I don't love this as much as I love this green. So if it can't go together, this is cool. We can use this as a background. We can use this as a background, right? So those will be fun. Uh-oh, I lost a piece. Okay, so this goes with the, this part. And I want to tell you, I have been carrying this little piece of ick around forever. I think it's the other side of the hotel. I'm going to cut these guys out. So yes, I do have cutting to do. These could be a good border. This is fun. This is fun. My concern is, do we have a body? And I almost feel like if we, okay, so we have this rainbow, we have this rainbow, we have this rainbow. I feel like everything else is going to be super, super, I'm going to pull this cute flower in. I feel like everything else is going to be super, super colorful. Do we make, oh, and we have a wing for her, which is awesome. Do we make her, I think I threw away a whole bunch of yellow stuff. We could even do a green at the bottom. Do we make her body the Karen's, where we have like, I could, this could be the bottom Karen, right? Because it kind of has a base. And then we could make a circle over top and a circle over top, and that be her. I think that's what I'm going to do for that. We got this for a friend, and we've got this. So, I am going to go and cut, oh, what's this? And we have another butterfly. So we have a butterfly wing and a wing. That's really cool. Maybe we put both of them on her. So I am going to go cut out. The only thing I need to cut out, and it's dinky to do, is these guys. So those are going to be cool in the bottom, so I want to have them. I'm going to cut those out, and I will be back. So this is our rainbow using up my stash. And we have this amazing girl with these amazing eyes, which I think I am going to use on here. Let's see. I kind of feel like this might be a little bit of a glue book, which is why I don't, actually this background images is actually helping our glue book. Okay, so let's put this off to the side for a wee minute, and let's do this. We are going to fill the middle of this with background paper. And this background paper is amazing, right? All right. I like this side. All right. So I know I have some border stuff. Oh, got hemorrhoids. Corns, toes, sore toes. They seem like they have a lot of problems. All right. And this time, I am going to try to avoid putting this in the bend of my journal, because I have to tell you that the bends of my journal my journals get very chubby. because I go and put paper over the bends a lot of times. So that's not optimal. Okay, all right. So here we go. Ooh, this looks fun already. All right, so where is our border stuff? Let's get our things back. So we have a bunch of border stuff. And then we have some stuffy stuffs. So let's do our border stuff first. Oh, she has a wing. Okay, so just so you know, if I'm acting like I haven't seen this and you saw this 30 seconds ago, I, in the middle, had Christmas, right? So to me, this is a little bit all brand new. All right, I'm going to put this line over here because I really like that. Oh, this was a very patterny magazine, wasn't it? Lovely. Lovely. Okay. So we're going to stick this on this end. Roughly equidistant, right? Right. Does that go? Oh, there we go. Okay. And then I have this little tiny piece that's the other end of this that I'm going to stick over here, and it's going to kind of frame that background. And it's been, honest to God, it's been floating. This little tiny piece has been floating around in my stash for so long, I feel like we're married. It's ridiculous to keep that small a piece of nothing in your stash for that long. Okay, I don't know if I feel like that goes, so we're going to put that up there for a minute. This, I feel like could go up there. Okay, so I don't mind that there. Oh, I have another piece of this. Oh, we could frame this end. Yes, we can. Okay, this is going good. Getting a nice border going, peeps. All right, ooh, that's kind of pretty, huh? Somewhat equidistant. We're not trying for perfection here. All right, now I feel like I'm kind of making a decision. Do I want, uh-oh, I lost something. If it seems like if it was something important, I'll find it again. Now I kind of want to make the decision, am I gonna, oh, I love that there. Am I gonna leave a little bit of a black border around? So let's see, this will cover it, right? We can cover that black border here. This is already a background, so I can take this over here, and I think I want to use that darker color to ground this corner. So I'm going to do that. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. All will be well. Okay. Kind of a glue book day. I was doing another one and I had a glue book with no background. It's because of how, like, how you pick your images. All right, I like this very much. I'm going to make this the top border of this one and the top border of this one. And now we just need to decide, have a sip of coffee and think, do we want to, don't mind that. I don't know what that is. Okay, this we could do up there. Right? Oh, that's fine. All right, that gives us more time. So I have things to do today, peeps. I have to. I have my Irish friend, Deb, who I talk about, who I made the butterfly picture for. Her cousin is in from out of town. So and when we say out of town, we mean she's in from Ireland. So they have a ton of stuff to do today, but I'm hoping I get to see Jen for a hot minute. So I'm kind of keeping my options open for the afternoon. And then I have to edit a video, not this one, a different one. And I'm sure my children at some point in time will descend upon me. We had such a nice Christmas. I am so blessed. I got a new iPad from Johnny. And I am not a new technology kind of girl. In fact, I just asked him what my phone is, and he said it's an 8. And I'm like, oh, that sounds good. And I said, what are they up to? And he said they're up to 13. 13? Who needs 13 iPhones? Anyways, so he got me a new iPad, and it is delightful. The battery lasts forever. And he got me some really cool Tim Holtz stuff, some Tim Holtz ephemera. He said he looked it up on the internet, that he said, what are the best things for crafters? And thank you, whoever directed my husband, because he got great presents. All right, this is really cute. I like this background. All right, good. I like where we're going here. All right, I don't need that. We might use another little rainbow, right? This is kind of a rainbowy one. Okay, let's get stuff out now. We have grapes. Grapes are always a good border. Like, we could do these grapes along this border if we don't wind up needing them for... When I could frame that deer. Holy buckets. I don't care what else I need the grapes for. Watch, I'll need them for her hair, and I'll be like, gosh darn it. But that could not fit any better. I don't know if you can see it. But I am enthralled by how the grapules frame my deer. Okay, here. Boop. I'll push up a little bit. I don't know if you can see it. That's best I can do. But look at that. Right by my deer. Okay. Love it. I've been carrying that deer around I'm just so glad I'm using my stuff, you guys. I swear. Okay. So now let's do her. We're going to pull up this part of it because I think, yeah, her earrings. Their earrings are always problematic, you guys. I know that you mock me because I'm Tara Taker of ears. But ears, like, then you have to figure out how do you get rid of the hair in their ears. And I'm just anti-ear, I guess. If we want to call a spade, I don't like ears. Okay, so we're going to go and make her a straight up head on that side. And we are going to come down here. Doot, doot, doot. And cut off her ear. No ears for you. Any of you watched Seinfeld back in the day, the soup Nazi? We're going to come down here, and I lifted up those grapes because I'm thinking I want to have her head just come out of the grapes, and I didn't want to be bothered. All right, let's see what we want to do. I kind of want to give her a butterfly. So I am going to add a butterfly to her. Okay, we're gonna glue her down and work around that. So a lot of times what I will do is I'll make a paper doll of them where I put all their stuff together and then I glue it down. So this is kind of backwards of my usual style, But since I only have one lady, I'm not fretting about it too much. And I almost think before I glue this down, I have way too much top here. So let's cut off at that borderline. Borderline. Feels like I'm going to lose my mind. Okay, that's good. Now we have this little butterfly that can be her friend over here. Okay. Right in there, just touching her face. And then we have some other stuff, don't fret. But I want to get her eyes and see if we're going to do sad eyes or straight eyes. I think Johnny's going for a walk. Okay, here we go. So we have a choice with the eyes. We can just put them on like that, and they're going to be a little freaky. And that's fair, right? Like, you may just feel comfortable with doing that. But I like to make what I call sad eyes, where I cut a little bit closer to their eyes. And I flip them around. I cut off on the nose mostly. And I flip them around, and then I make them look sad. And they are different sizes because that's how eyes are. Your eyes are, I mean, it feels weird, but your eyes are not the same size. Especially because that lady's head was turned. Don't worry, I'll make her eyes beautiful. I paint their eyes so I can make them look nice. I don't want her to look weird. There we go. There we go. Oh, I lied to you. Johnny went away. I don't know where he went on a Sunday morning. Sunday? Yeah, Sunday. It is for sure Sunday. So weird. When the holidays come and you forget what day it is and you don't know what's going on. Okay, so we have a peach. We have, what do we have for up there on top? Oh, can we make, so let's start with, can we make the rainbow kind of the top of her head? All right, so if we cut this along her eye, and we cut this along her eye, I feel like I can make that sort of the top of her head, right? So she looks like she has a normal head. Okay. I don't love this rainbow. I don't need border. I don't know I need border right now, but maybe that'll turn into part of her head. I wish there were more of these circles. If there were more of these with circles, I might make her a little crown, but this is very choppy. That would be, ooh, pretty. I have a bracelet. Okay, this parts of her head doesn't need to be here. Okay. So, what I'm thinking I might like to do with this circle is to plant my little flowers in it so we have something over there. I'm going to do that. I don't need a piece of purple. Oh, you know what I could do? I could, boop, boop, boop. Cut this peach in half and help to make a top, and then maybe put a little flower in the middle. Oh, that looks cute. That's not terrible. It's a little different, but this is a mishmash because this is just leftover stuff, right? So we can't be as judgy when we're using our stash up. This isn't like I picked an amazing set of things. This is just things I've collected over time. So this is kind of fun. She looks like she has ears. Let's get that over there. And then put the top of her head on here. Okay. And then I have this little flower piece that I can put right in the middle. This is why I don't save images, peeps, because eventually I know I will torture myself by having to make a collage out of random things at some point in my life. Do we give her another wing? Oh, I think we give her another wing. How fun is that? So she has a butterfly wing and a rainbow wing. She's turning into a fun girl. And luckily, being not the world's best gluer, I can squeeze that under there. All right, I think she's done. I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need these things. This is stash stuff, people. If it didn't get used the first time and it didn't get used this time, the chances of it being used another time are really slim. So we don't keep stash stuff. I wish this. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? Boy. I'm going to cut this. I'm going to glue this bottom that's problematic. So this is one of the problems with having stuff in your stash is this this bracelet got really damaged, right? It's very bent. Now, as soon as I put it down and glue it down, it'll be fine, but it was kind of hard to work with. So now let's put our little, oh no, I did that backwards. I want this to be behind and that to be on top. It'll be fine. They have tiny little stems. We can figure it out. I am a magazine collage artist. I can figure things out. It's my special skill along with glue. Okay, there we go. All right, let's put the green one in the middle. So cool, so cool. These are a pain to cut out and they're a pain to glue, just in case you're thinking you might want to do this. They're goldfish crackers. I have used them before because they're very, very cute. Okay, there we go. That one's going to be in the back, right? And then these two girls are going to be in the front, and it's like a little garden by my hotel. There we go. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, that's very cute. I like that. Just so you know, I will probably doodle the stems just because I will want this to stand out a little bit more. I mean, I'm aware that right now, my little garden is not sticking out in the universe, like compared to all of this. But we'll outline it, and I'll make probably the stems a color, and I'm going to be doing a bunch of doodling. So I'm going to work on that, and I will be back. So this one turned out, I feel like, crazy amazing. I was not sold on this, so I went around and I outlined everything, which turned out okay. And then I saw the rainbow didn't go across, so then I did the rainbow, and I was like, well, that's pretty cool. And then I thought, well, what if I made her eyes rainbows? And that was pretty cool. And then I decided to do all the little fishies in rainbow colors. So this one goes red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, pink. This one goes upside down, and this one goes the right way. So we just have a couple of little finishing touches. Was there any glue on that? I don't think there was any glue on that. I do this thing with my granddaughter, Emmy. I call her on the phone And it annoys the crap out of everybody because we say to each other, well, I say to her, she doesn't speak yet, is this thing even working? And Grandpa Jim, my dad, who may not be the best parental unit to emulate, is like, I can't even stop saying that. I dream about it, which is probably true. Okay, so we're going to do her eyes. First off, we're going to give her some really good eyeliner. And then we're going to come out and give her a really big cat's eye. And then come in here. Okay? So we're going to eyeliner her. Now I have to make a little squiggle like that again, huh? That wasn't too hard. And come in here. So I like how that looks. All right. Now we're super lucky because we have a bunch of eyelashes already happening here. So we're just going to do that same thing up here for her. She has really big eyelashes. Okay. And I feel like this one has a lot less eyelashes. Okay. And I don't like making extra ones. I tried it. And by extra ones, I mean like the littler ones closer to their lashes. I just find that it looks like, when I do it, now when you do it, it might look amazing. But when I do it, it winds up looking like little furry caterpillars. So I tend to just make these a little bit bigger and pointier. Okay, I feel like I could put one in there. One in there. And you may hear a little bit of a noise for you people who hate the noises. Josiah is steam cleaning my bedroom. And so it's Sunday morning. We did a big clean for Christmas, but we need to do another one. Okay, I love that. I don't think I want under eyelashes on this one. And then the last thing we're going to do is take Pitt pens. So red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, pink. And we are going to shade these fishies just a little bit, just to give them a little bit of a dimension. And we're going to shade them on the right-hand side. Not perfect. It's not exactly as if the light was coming from, oh, there's my good scissors. It's not exactly as if the light's coming from this way, but I'm just focusing on the right-hand side of these. And it always amazes me how much difference doing a little shading, and I do the shading either with these Pitt brush pens, which are somewhat expensive. I just seen I could get them on, where was it? Scrapbook.com? Oh, Amazon. No, Michaels? Michaels. I could get them on Michaels open stock. You can't get all the colors, but you can get some of them. But to me, they're pretty expensive. I've been very pleased with how long they've lasted, so don't get me wrong. I think they were a good investment, but it costs a lot less to get the alcohol. Now, the problem with the alcohol markers is that, you know how we clean our brushes with alcohol? So it does sometimes melt the paint. So if you're using alcohol ink markers to do your shading, which I do sometimes, just know that sometimes it kind of blurs your stuff because it's actually melting the paint. And then the cool thing about this stuff is that eventually it will start seeping into the paint and kind of merging. So right now it's really, really obvious where the Pip pen is, but as it seeps in, it just totally, it kind of merges with the paint, which I like very much. And I just seen one last thing I want to do, which is I want to put black around the outside of her eyes, her rainbow eyes. There we go, there we go, there we go. And I think this one turned out crazy amazing. I love it, and hopefully that helps. Tara Jacobson, Artsy Fartsy Life.